42 from 24. Same numbers the other way around. 10.5 the required run rate. Yeah, direct hit would have been gone. Bangladesh will be very, very pleased to see that. Yeah, not him. He hasn't been at his best, but nearly picked up a vital wicket that had gone on to hit the stumps.
Yeah, at a similar stage, the West Indies were 125 for 6. Didn't have the explosive end to the innings, so they're in with a shout. Bangladesh 24 balls for 42 runs. Who would Shea Hope utilize in these final few overs? Well, Seals returns for his last over, 3 overs in succession in the power play. And that's how their innings has unfolded. Where is that 15-run, 20-run over coming from? Can it be this one?
Jayden Seals hasn't been able to pick up a wicket, but he was the one who picked up 3 in the last match. He's back in the attack to complete his full quota of 4 overs. Open the bowling, and he's produced most dots. 10 dots in his spell so far. Now, if you don't manage to pick up a wicket, not a bad idea to bowl dot deliveries, which will also build up the pressure.
Yeah, looking at the bowling options, the Seals will finish here. Holder has 1 remaining, so he'll bowl 1 of the remaining overs. Shepherd has 1. He might bowl 1, but 1 over of the spinners.
And it's a combination of left hand, right hand. So who do you pick? There is an option of Roshan Chase, the right arm off spinner. Akhil Hussain, the left arm orthodox. And also Pierre, left arm orthodox. Who would you pick?
Yeah, not only who do you pick, but when do you bowl that over? Do you take that risk in the next over, or do you bowl a seamer and send that over a little bit further down? Ruston Chase isn't a bad option because of his ability to bowl those Yorkers. Play and a miss. Another wide signal, so back-to-back wides. Jayden Seals is surprised. He's asking if he moved across to the offside, if that wide line moves with him. Not in the opinion of the umpire. There's that early movement, and generally that wide line moves a little bit further to the offside with him. Not so adjudged. Yeah, Akhil Hussain is another option, skillful. So either of those two, in my mind, will bowl that final spin over.
They're not really timing it. It's important for Jack Ali to realize that since he's not been timing the ball, do not miss out on a single to get back. Tanzir has an on strike. 38 from 22. Everybody on the edge of their seats. It's a very good crowd one more time. And Chattogram. Does he have it in him? Can he take his side home?
Yeah, it hasn't gotten too much support. Jayden Seals, though, has been the epitome of consistency. Look at the length and the conglomeration of deliveries. Not too many balls full. There's protection there again. Will be another couple of runs, but it's been a strange type of innings from Jacques Ali. We mentioned the last time that he played against the West Indies, he was at his explosive best, but now he's 9 from 12 at a critical juncture in the innings, brought in for this game, hoping to make an impact. Well, it's been an underwhelming one so far.
Well, you've got to give it to the West Indies bowler and the team management and analysis. They've done their homework. They're not presenting him opportunities to pick up boundaries, which is usually come on the onside. Again, making room, but this time straight to the short third. So clever from Jayden Seals.
Yeah, every single and every dot delivery just pushes things further away from Bangladesh. Have they botched this chase, they would have gone into the second innings full of confidence. Exceptional job with the ball, restricting the West Indians. After a fine start, there was that dramatic collapse, and overall, exceptional stuff with the ball, but their batting, can they recover now and put all of those questions to rest?
Again, it's a swing and a miss. Again a dot. And the crowd getting a little bit edgy.
Yeah, well, they've been edgy for some time, but they're at their most vocal now. They've had enough of this play and miss, swing and miss from Jackie Ali. The skill of Jaden Seals, though, the slower balls, so he's feeling the heat. 9 from 13, 35 from 19. Yeah, they're desperate for something resembling a boundary.
He's bowled slow, almost huge delivery. Again, eyeing the onside, but he's bowled well. He's maintained that line and length just around the outside the off stump. Only a couple of runs, 9 in that over. 117 for 3. They're climbing up at this stage. West Indies what 128 for 6. Bangladesh in terms of wickets and had 3 more. Runs a little bit behind, 117 for 3. There was a bit of a discussion in the middle. Who will be the bowler to bowl the 18th over? Whether it's going to be spin or they carry on with the seam. It looks like it's going to be seam. You okay with that, Samuel Badri?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's Shepherd, it's his final over. You take the risk and you bowl the spin now, and they get off to a few. It becomes easier in the final to in agreement with bowling the fast bowlers now and perhaps keeping that spin over for the final one, maybe defending 15 or so if things go well. But that's something that the batters and Bangladesh need to consider. There's that one over that has to come. It's Shepherd though now.
Well, it's gone straight into the hands and taken. Well, certainly to continue with the Romario Shepherd has paid them a big prize here. Tanzir Hassan, the well-set Tanzir Hassan departs.
Yeah, we were asking if he can take them over the line. The answer is no. Good delivery, slower one across the left-hander. Field well set. There have been some drop catches throughout the night, but not this time. King holds on. Tanzir goes for 61, 117 for 4.
Yeah, like for like replacement. There was an option for Rishad Hussain to come up the order. Tanzir, the left-hander, getting out, and in comes Shamim Hussain. Wicket of the very first delivery.
That's where they want him to hit the ball. They don't want him to score boundaries leg side. Even he isn't pleased with their effort.
Straight back to the bowler. 26 from 13. They need some big hits here if they want to go and level the series. This game is going away from Bangladesh. It's a good grab of his own bowling. 7 already in this over. Last ball. It's a short one, a wide one. And it's straight into the hands. So he picks up Jakar Ali. And his second wicket in this over for Romario Shepherd. So he finishes his spell with 3 for 29. They cannot believe it.
Yeah, the decision to go with Shepherd pays dividends again. He bookends the over with another wicket, one to start and one to end. Carry Pierce safe as houses. Agonizing innings comes to an end. 17 from 18. 1, 2, 4, 4, 5.
You know, what a good over that was from Romario Shepherd, picking up not one but 2. In comes Rishad Hussain. You've seen what he can do with the bat, the damage that he can do with the bat. But is this night is going to be his night? Jason Holder round the wicket to the left-hander. And he knocks him over with the beauty of a delivery. It's a peach. And he even makes his move.
Yeah, extends his lead as the highest wicket taker for West Indies in this format, Jason Holder. What a start. A peach of a delivery, full and straight. Bang on target. Off stump, goes for a walk. Wonderful delivery. At any stage of the innings, puts on his dancing shoes as well. West Indies in firm control now. Shamim goes for 124 for 6.
Thirty of 27 in the last game from Tanzim Hassan Shakib. But we got to give credit to West Indies. They bowled to a plan, and look at this delivery. It's a beauty. Youngster watching, that's how you bowl a Yorker in the death. And knocks the off stump out of the ground. He cannot believe it. Disappointment for the fans. But he's having his time in the middle with the ball. Jason Holder, the leading wicket taker, once again among the wickets. He's now got 2 for 15. 92 wickets right at the top. And he's also been very economical, Samuel Badri. He's only given away 15 runs.
He has been a wonderful performer for the West Indies over a number of years. This year, though, he's been at his absolute best in this format, both in terms of runs and the number of wickets he's taken. He's taken the most wickets this year for them. They're slapped away. It should be at least a couple. Bangladesh would be very disappointed with this batting effort. In the power play, they looked a little bit unclear as to what they wanted to do. And then through the middle, it was a struggle. Yeah, the wicket of Jakir Ali, that's the area that he favors. Had to fetch it, and so couldn't time it well enough. Comfortable catch for Kari Peer.
Oh, again, in the block hole. 117 for 3 at one stage. They come back for the second. And then they lost 3 wickets in the space of 7 balls for 7 runs. So mini collapse. We spoke about the collapse of the West Indies team. That was a dramatic one. 117 at one stage for 3, and then 3 gone very, very quickly. Right, 22 from 8. He's pulled that straight to the field, and now Rishad gets an opportunity to face his very first delivery.
In the 19th over, with just 7 deliveries remaining. Can you believe it? Is it too much for him? And who is bowling that final over? I'm thinking Akil Hussain, the left-hand orthodox. He has experience as well. Remember that super over in the ODI? So they might go with him.
Again, a dot. That has been an issue. He completed full go of 4 overs. He's done wonderfully well with the ball. 2 for 20. Bangladesh 129 for 6. From 6. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Not impossible, maybe improbable, but let's go. The boundary will be a nice start if you're a Bangladesh fan, a dot or a wicket if you're a West Indian fan.
Had just gone over the fielder. Couple of fielders in pursuit of the ball. So they'll pick up 2. 19 from 5. They need to find a boundary in this delivery. And Rishad Hussain is still at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, it really is the way it goes sometimes. What's his boundary option though? Akil Hussain might not give him too much space, and he'll bowl that ball outside off stump. Can he swat it in the extra cover region? Look at the turn there. It's a wide, but that's generally where he'll aim to go. He has 3 fielders backward of point on the offside, the extra cover quite straight. So he'll be asking Tanzim to hit in that direction. The other fielders in the deep, long on, long off. Deep backward square, deep mid wicket. Is he changing anything? Same field. Actually, there might be a change now. He's bringing in the deep backward square and using a deep backward point on the boundary. So even more evidence to suggest he's going wide outside the off stump.
Good timing. Oh, nearly. Looked like there was a hiccup, but he, in the end, he does well. Alec Athanase.
Almost ran past it. Recovered well, just a single. Discussions now between the batters, discussion between bowler and captain. Is he going with the same plan of action against Rishad? 17 from 4.
Yeah, this will West Indies look like they'll go and win this one, and it'll be a huge sigh of relief for them because they've only won 1 series out of the 8 bilateral series that they've played recently. They've only won 1 and lost 7. So this is going to be a great result. 17 and 4. Gone. Powell takes it. And it is Rishad Hussain who has to go.
And not only Rishad, a lot of the fans are exiting as well at the fall of that wicket. Smart again from Akil Hussain, the length, the line, and even the pace has to stretch, has to reach to end of the bat, and the rocket out. Another one falls. No impact tonight with the bat from Rishad. 133 for 7.
Nasum Ahmed bowled well. Then he was on a hat-trick. He'll be disappointed because at that stage when they restricted West Indies to 149, he would and the rest of the bowlers would have hoped that we've done our job. It's up to the batters to go and win a match for Bangladesh. Hasn't happened. Darren Sammy will be very pleased to see what his troops have done, especially tonight. Not a big total to defend, and they've done it quite nicely. What has stood out for you, Samuel Badri, in this innings, the way they handled themselves in terms of the bowling department, because they were so much in pressure when they ended up on 149.
Yeah, this is the wicket of Rishad Hussain. I think the way they were flexible in their plans. They usually start the innings with Akil Hussain and spin. This time around, they saw the conditions and they went pace up early and were restrictive in the power play. And that to me was important. If you're defending a low total and the opposition team gets away in the power play, then it's difficult to come back. But the fast bowlers did an exceptional job, which is not something we see too often from the West Indians in that phase of the game. So that stood out on the entire bowling effort. Another wicket chopped on. That's a couple wickets in the over for Akil Hussain, and it's the end of